for grade 7 of Miss Tao in the Super Memory for Schools program. Dear students, today let's continue with Unit 9, At Home and Away, Section B, Neighbors. Let's take a look at today's vocabulary. Wow, such interesting vocabularies, aren't they? Overall, they are words related to the topic sewing and hairdressing, aren't they? Let's read them aloud. Neighbors, hairdresser, material, dress, dressmaker, sewing machine, skirt, cushion, hobby, fit, make, look, decide, sew, useful, and clever. And about grammar, today we will revise the past simple tense with regular verbs and irregular verbs. Besides, we will revise exclamations. Let's come to the vocabulary part. We have neighbor, hairdresser, material, dress, dressmaker, sewing machine, skirt, cushion, fit. Do the shoes fit him? No, they don't. Besides, there are other vocabularies such as sewing is a useful hobby. Hobby, make, and look going with adjectives means seem. Decide, sew, useful, clever. Sew, useful, useful, clever, clever. Let's revise today's vocabulary. What do we have? We have neighbor, hairdresser, material, dress, dressmaker, hairdresser, material, material, dress, dress, dressmaker, dressmaker, sewing machine, skirt, cushion, hobby, fit. Make, look, decide, sew, useful, clever. So we have finished learning the vocabulary. Let's come to the grammar part. In this part, we will revise the past simple tense. Do you remember past simple tense in the previous lesson? In the past simple tense, we use regular and irregular verbs. I will introduce to you some regular and irregular verbs. First, regular verbs. We will add ed at the end of the verb. For example, watch, watched, decide, decided, learn, learned, try, tried, help, helped, fit, fitted, look, looked. And do you remember how to pronounce the ed ending? If you have forgotten, you can turn to the previous lesson. We will learn more about the way to pronounce the ed ending. Besides, I will introduce to you some irregular verbs. To see the past simple tense of the irregular verbs, we take the verbs from the second column in the table of irregular verbs. We usually call them verb 2. For example, think, thought, make, made, cut, cut. Dear children, let's revise some forms of sentences in past simple tense. Where did you buy that dress? I didn't buy it. My neighbor bought the material and made the dress for me. Where did you buy that dress? I didn't buy it. My neighbor bought the material and made the dress for me. So in the first sentence, where did you buy the dress? This is a question. In a question, remember to put did in front of the subject. The verb buy returns to the verb base form. I didn't buy it. This is a negative sentence. In a negative sentence, we use did and add not. The short form is didn't, and the verb buy returns to the verb base form. And in the affirmative sentence, my neighbor bought the material and made the dress for me. We have two verbs in the past simple tense. They are bought and made. So we have just finished revising the past simple tense. Dear students, let's come to the next grammar part, exclamations. Today, you see that your friend is wearing a very beautiful dress. You say, "What a beautiful dress! Your hair looks strange today." So in order to show your feelings, you make exclamations. To make an exclamation, here's the structure. What plus a or an plus adjective plus noun. Remember to put an exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. I put a or an